So let me ask you about the polling in a minute,
Sure.
but the other notable event this week, I believe, was Sarah Palin's appearance at the UN President's Convention.
Yeah,
Which was notable for the mere fact that she appeared, I guess.
Well, look, I mean...
Was it, I mean...
Look, there's
what
all
came out of that?
you know, she did an interview with Katie Couric, and we actually just looked at this on Sky, and, you know, there is such a concerted effort, I think, to make her look like Dan Quayle in a dress, that, you know, that it's just, it's ridiculous, and you know, it's all very well and good to be scrutinous of, if that's a word, scrutinous, of candidates, to scrutinize them, but, you know, it would be great to see the same sort of scrutiny applied to the Democrat vice presidential candidate. You know, Joe Biden just this week said back in 1929, you know, when the stock market crashed, President Roosevelt got on television and talked to the American people.
Yeah.
Well, if you had a television in 1929 and Franklin Roosevelt came on, you would have said, "Who's this guy? What happened to President Hoover?"
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and he does this sort of thing every day, every week. On a more serious note, you know, Barack Obama has completely covered up his relationship with unrepentant domestic terrorist and radical Bill Ayers. The two of them worked very closely together, and Stanley Kurtz has had a lot of great stuff this week, and Michael Barone has as well, that your readers should look at, all about you know, the really deep connection between these guys, and how essentially they tried to turn the entire Chicago school system using $500 million or $50 million of Annenberg grant money, which was matched by other donors to the tune of $160 million US, to turn the Chicago school system essentially into a breeding ground for radicalism. And it's you know, is this what we really want? And why is he not answering his questions about this relationship? He has only in the past said, look, he's a guy who lived in my neighborhood. But the two of them have had a relationship that goes back decades. And this is really important stuff. And I think that, you know, it'd be nice to see the media scrutineering this sort of thing as much as they've been going after Sarah Palin. Is it legitimate to go after Sarah Palin? Absolutely. Is it legitimate to go after John McCain? Utterly and completely. And, you know, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with any of that at all. But they've got to do. Everybody's got to look at both sides of this, instead of just, you know, believing the worst rumors possible about one side and then and not saying boo about the other.